Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. You called us loving.
You did.
Today is December 15th.
Yep. Jelly time?
It is jelly time. It is in the 20s outside, so it is nice and chilly, but I think it's going to warm up fairly nicely today. I mean, in the 50s maybe.
In the mid-50s.
Yeah, but we have a storm coming. Not a snowstorm.
Rain.
But a huge rainstorm coming on Sunday, so.
Cold rain.
Yeah.
I hate rain on Sunday.
Guess what happens today?
Birds come back.
Our chickens come back.
In about 2 hours.
Actually, they're not coming back. They come for the first time. But we get chickens back.
Yeah. You know why I hate rain on Sunday?
Why do you hate rain on Sunday?
It keeps people out of church.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I saw something I thought was kind of cute. They said, how about for Christmas, instead of doing Elf on the Shelf, we do You in a Pew.
That's pretty good. You in a pew.
I thought that was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All right, here we go. Jelly time.
And I said it was the 14th, right?
You sure?
No. Is it the 15th? Have I done the 14th? Yes, it's the 15th. I'm wrong.
She doesn't know what day it is.
December 15th. Okay.
What's the door say?
Oh, season's greetings.
Season's greetings.
Mirabelle plum spice spread.
Sounds good.
Interesting.
I like plums.
I don't smell anything.
No.
It said spice, so, but I don't.
But I don't smell
smell
plum.
the spice, and I don't smell plum.
Yeah.
But that's the, and usually, well, I don't know.
Let's
We'll
just
see.
try it.
Let's just try it. We'll quit trying to figure it out and we'll just try it.
You know, our whole family's a plum. You know that, Les?
We're a plum.
Yeah, plum crazy.
Plum crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes plum ignorant.
I got the bread a little brown.
I know, they're laughing. They didn't hear
They're
it.
laughing. I
They
heard
heard it.
you.
You didn't. Yeah. She got her bread a little brown.
Got my bread a little brown.
I can get a faint fruity smell, but nothing very distinguished.
Overpowered?
Yeah, nothing very distinguished. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's missing this morning? I didn't fix us any bacon.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
I just get like a fruity, sweet jelly.
Yeah, that's basically.
Nothing distinguishing.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
But good. I'm totally good. Fine with it.
It's like you said, just sweet and.
Just sweet jelly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, that suits me just fine.
So what's all up for today?
Well, I've got to go back to the grocery store.
Ask her why.
At Walmart, they were completely out of all pasta. Like, I don't know what happened. The whole pasta, unless it was wheat or chickpea pasta, was gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I need macaroni noodles.
Mm-hmm. We went to another grocery store after that.
And I forgot to look.
Oh. There's something that happens over 50.
You forget.
No, we just, there's so, y'all see all that going on up there?
There's a lot going
There's
on.
a lot going on up there.
And I totally forgot the pasta. So, and I'm looking for little green, either the candied cherries like that go in fruitcake or green maraschino cherries. I'm looking for those, and so I got to run to. I don't need those today, but I need the pasta today. So I'm going to run to another grocery store and check it out and see if I can find it.
Yeah, we got a little family coming from church tonight. They're fairly new. They've been with us about 2 months now, and they're going to be overseeing a benefit fundraiser. We've got a guy in our church that has severe stage 4 throat cancer, and he's in a very dire situation. He had to quit his work, so his income's been cut in half. And so we're doing a fundraiser, and this little family's overseeing that fundraiser. So tonight is a planning session and a meal for all those things. And so they're coming over tonight. So she's fixing supper. Tell them what all you fixing.
We're doing roast,
Beef roast,
mashed potatoes, fried cabbage.
If you hadn't seen the fried cabbage video, go check it out.
I don't know if I've done a video.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
I think so. We used to stew the cabbage like Grandma
Like boil
did,
it.
and which is really good. I love stewed cabbage, but once she began to fry the cabbage, that's the only way I want it now.
And you do add a little bit of liquid so it kind of steams down a little bit and gets
some chicken
soft.
broth. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good.
What else? Homemade biscuits.
Homemade biscuits. And a peach cobbler.
There you go. I might get her to throw some of her homemade canned pintos in there.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I have enough.
You don't think so? Nah, that'd be bad. I'd rather have her canned pintos than out of the other can.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Home canned.
Home canned.
Yeah.
And those are easy. If you hadn't seen that, go check that video out.
It is very easy.
And they're delicious.
They are. I mean, you could just open up a can and have pintos.
They are
delicious.
delicious. So, all right.
All right.
Let's go along for the day.
Yep.
Hey, did they see the new baby calf in this one? No, that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
So,
yep. All right. We'll see you guys with whatever we do next. He might video some at the chicken houses. I don't know. But I'll take you along with whatever we got.
let's go.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to get the roast on and then put up the rest of the groceries and then head back to the grocery store. And I'm actually going to fit both of these roasts in here. And listen, guys, I am going as simple can be on these roast, because you want the beef flavor to shine. You don't have to add all that other stuff. Now, if you like that, that's fine. But I'm telling you, a simple roast is just as good as adding all the other stuff to it. So, let's see. Which one is the fattiest one? I kind of want that fattiest one up on top, so that fat can run down into that meat. Okay, let me grab salt, pepper, everything I need, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna salt it really well. Okay, and I'm gonna pepper it. Now, if there's ever anything else I ever add, sometimes it's celery seed, but that's not necessary. And now I'm just going to chunk up onions, slice up some onions all around, one whole onion. And you really could just start this on its own right here, but I am going to give it just a little bit of liquid, maybe 1/4 of a cup, maybe to 1/2 of a cup. I think I'm going to stop there. It's probably 1/4 of a cup. Now, I've got it started on high, but as soon as I get everything ready, I'm going to turn it down to low and head to town. So as soon as I get the groceries put up, it's going on low. I just turn it on high just to get the crock pot warm and going. Not because you have to. I could start this on low and it'd be totally fine. But I do have it on high right now. I'm going to put the groceries away and then head back to the grocery store so I can get back, clean up the house, get things cooking and going, and I'll see you back at the next step.
Well, we have been waiting on the truck of biddies to arrive. Daniel and I have been sitting here in low gear for a few moments. And what does appear but an 18-wheeler with 138,000 chickens. So let's on over here. He's bringing one house right now, and then he's actually going to bring the other 4 houses later. So let's go on. All right, so against the rules, I can't let you see technically the chickens in the chicken houses, but that's something I want you to hear. Do you hear all those thousands of chickens? Feel all that chirping? Yep. In this house, I think there's 22,600 in this house. I may be wrong. I have to go look. But anyway, A lot of times you hear that chirping in your sleep. Chirp, chirp, chirp. It's kind of cool.
So before we go to the grocery store, I need to let my phone charge. I've got tea going. And so I can't quite leave yet. So there's no point in wasting time. So I thought I would shred up the cheese I need for the macaroni and cheese later. So if you've not seen this, this is my cheese grater and I love it. Love it so much, and it makes it so much easier for me to use block cheese instead of the pre-shredded. Now I still use the pre-shredded. I'm not scared of that stuff in it, but this is better. It melts better, it tastes better, and I guess it's healthier for you. So this makes it so much easier for me to use this. Now I'm going to show you what it does, and I'm going to turn it around this way so you can see. But there's this little lever, and I just push this lever down, and it locks, like I am totally leaning with it. It locks it to my cabinet. So I've got to turn it around just because of the way I'm right-handed. But so I've locked it to my counter. This portion just slips right in. I will, like I said, I'll try to remember to link this down in my Amazon storefront for you guys. And then you pick whichever. It comes with a bunch of different attachments. They're in my cabinet. I'm not going to get them out, but it comes with all kinds of attachments. This is the one I use the most. And you stick this little white thing out the end. And then this comes apart. And this just fits on there, and then you screw it on with that green part. Okay? All right. So now let's get our cheese opened. I'll show you a piece or two of it, and I'm going to shred this whole entire block. Plus, I'm going to use some white cheddar too. All right. Now, I like to just cut blocks and go for it with the block of cheese. I'm just going to show you one, and then I'll finish. You just set your little bowl right over here, because this is your spout. And you just go to town. And then when it gets past your hand, you've got this little thing, this little lovely thing. And look at that cheese coming out. Is that not amazing? I love this gadget. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to finish this whole block of cheese and do the white cheese, and I'll bring you back at some point when we head to town. So I thought I'd show you real quick how easy cleanup is. Here I have a huge bowl of cheese. I did not quite do all of the big block, but how easy is cleanup? First, you have a dishwasher ready to accept dirty dishes. That's the main thing. Unscrew, which is super easy. There's just a little white button over here. I'm pushing. This comes out. Goes right into your dishwasher. This usually doesn't need any cleaning, maybe just wiping off, so it can go back in the cabinet. And then here, this is your blades, and you just take your fingers up here at the top and pull out. Just pull out, and they pop right out. Everything goes right in the dishwasher, and everything comes spotlessly clean. If you have a good dishwasher. No, it's so easy to clean, and that is it. And I have this beautiful bowl of shredded cheese and ready to go for the mac and cheese. I'm going to cover it, stick it in the refrigerator, and I'm good to go when it comes time to make cheese, macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to go fix my hair, fix my face, get ready to go to town, and I'll see you when we go. So you all are absolutely going to just laugh at my life and how it kind of turns out. But I have been all over Asheboro looking for green candy cherries. And I got my macaroni noodles and ready to come home. Bryant calls and says, have you started the roast yet? And I said, oh yeah, I've started the roast. He goes, have you started anything else? And I said, no. He says, well, don't. They're not coming. The family's not coming that was coming tonight because one of the children has the flu. So, poor thing. But anyway, so it may be a Christmas goody day. Bryant is at the chicken house working. We're getting chickens. So, I don't know what we're going to do. We may go and try to finish up our shopping. I'm not sure what today holds, but I'm going to see if I can't at least get a couple of goodies made and out of the way. And, yeah. So, let me get stuff put away. Let me see what I have, what I need, and what we can make for some goodies. So, let's get started. So, let the goodie making begin. Every year, I like to try something new. Last year, I did maple fudge and I did the seaside candy. I will probably be doing the seaside candy again, and if I get to the maple fudge, I definitely want to do it again. But here's a new fudge. This is the best gingerbread fudge. That's the name of it. I will try to remember to share the link down below where I got it. But let's do some math here. Okay, this is the almond bark, which I use it instead of, a lot of times, instead of white chocolate chips. It's 24 ounces. So 24 ounces, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks, which means they're 2 ounces a block. I need 12 ounces, so I have 6 blocks here. So I'm just kind of cutting this or breaking it up a little bit just to give it a head start on the melting process. You don't probably have to do this. You could just stick the whole block in your microwave dish. I'm going to melt mine in the microwave. And so, yep, that's what we're doing. So, all right, guys, I'll finish doing that. Hey, let me keep you here real quick while I measure out the spices it's going to. Gingerbread is going to have some spices to it. So we're going to measure out a teaspoon each of cinnamon. Let's go ahead and get the ginger. A teaspoon of ginger. And a teaspoon of nutmeg. All right, so that's the spices going in this. I'm actually going to lay this cinnamon in my dish that has the parchment paper in it, just to push down the parchment paper a little bit and hopefully get it ready for the fudge. So I'm just going to keep breaking this up, and then I'm going to transfer it here to this clear bowl. So I'll bring you back once I'm just going to melt it in the microwave at 30-second increments, and after it's melted, I'll bring you back and we'll add everything else to it that goes in, and that is so simple. So guys, I wanted to come back on and tell you, if you don't have one of these, this is called a bench scraper. If you don't have one of these, it is one of the most useful tools in my kitchen arsenal. So if you don't have a bench scraper, please get you one. They are absolutely wonderful. You can chop up your onions and just scoop them right up, transfer them real quick, or like this, the chocolate. A lot of times if I'm making biscuits and I have a lot of flour here, I just pull my trash can up and I just scrape it all up and just drag it right into the trash can. Okay. We're going to melt this. I'll bring you back when it's melted. Okay, everyone, it is all melted and beautiful. And so to that, I'm going to add a can of sweetened condensed milk. All right, and to that, we're going to add in real quickly our spices. And we want to get this mixed in really well. Be sure you're scraping down to the bottom, pulling up, and making sure. Okay, so what we're going to add to this is I have some red and green sprinkles, and I'm going to add in most of this. This is about a tablespoon. I'm going to leave a little bit in here. Beautiful. Let me put a little bit more of those in there. All right, gorgeous. Okay, so I've got my dish here. See if I can get everything out of the way so you guys can see. All right, so we're gonna just pour this right in here. My dish may be a little too big. Tinfoil may have worked better than parchment, but either way. All right, and it is already starting to set up. I'm going to leave this on my finger because when I'm done with it, I'm going to give my finger a lick and see what I think. But, and I'm going to take these extra Pirellis or sprinkles, and we're just going to sprinkle them on top. This just gives it a nice little festive look. All right, I'm gonna set this out on my back porch where it's cool, and it will set up really fast because it's already started. So let me give this a taste real quick. Interesting. When I think of fudge, I think of chocolate. So having it be a spice like a gingerbread is very different. So, okay, one goodie down, many more to go. So hang tight. I'll see what we're going to do next, and we'll figure it out little by little. I had not planned this for today, but we're going to make it work. So we're going to let the unexpected goodie baking continue, and we're going to make my Brickle. This is one of Bryant's favorite candies, and you can make this so many ways. In fact, I think I'm going to pick up some different things to do with it. But this first one's going to be just an absolute basic one. I actually have a couple of people who will be coming to our goodies event who have tree nut allergies. So what I'm going to do is make this one just super plain. It's just going to be absolutely plain. And then I will doctor up some different ones. You could do anything on top. You could put toffee bits on top. You could put pecans. You could put almonds. You could put walnuts. You could put M&Ms, pretzels. And I think we're going to make a festive one this year. I don't usually do a festive one, but I think this year we're going to do a festive one. We're going to do a plain one. We're going to do just probably pecans. And then we're going to do a festive one. So I've got a cup of butter in here, which is 2 sticks. And I'm going in with a cup of brown sugar. Remember, guys, this is the brown sugar we made the other day. And it's just different smelling and everything. And it just is, oh, I'm in love with it. But I've got so many goodies to make. I have a feeling I'm going to have to go buy store-bought brown sugar. Just because I'll be using my mixer for other things and so forth. So we're going to get this on, get it melted, and actually start to come to a boil. We're going to let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. While this is melting and coming to where I need it, we're going to get our pan ready. Okay, so to my pan, I need to spray it with some butter spray. I need to go ahead and get my vanilla out. And of course, I can't find my butter spray. Where's my butter spray? Okay. We have a problem, Houston. All right, so we're going to use coconut spray. It doesn't matter, just any kind of spray. This just not, the spout does not spray well. I've cleaned it, I've stuck a needle in it, and the spout just is not a good spraying spout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a napkin and just be sure that's spread all around. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take crackers. And people say it doesn't matter if it's salt side up or salt side down. I just always leave mine salt side up. Just because that's what the actual recipe said to do. I don't know why. And I've just never tried it any other way. I'm just going to fill this up. I'm going to watch my butter, and I'll bring you back in just a minute. We've really got to fix these fences around here. I was in the middle, and it was almost to the point where I couldn't walk away. Thank goodness he called right before I got to that point. So I just cut everything off, and now we're going to round up a calf. Bryant's coming. I'm going to block the road so she doesn't go too terribly far. I'm going to like lead her up to the gate. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even see her. So, we shall see. So we're back. We got it up without incident. It was very easy to get him up. And, so I'm assuming after all the chickens arrive, Bryant will be working on fences. It's always the little calves. Like they see and they find a small way to get out, and then they know it's there. So. All right, I'm actually going to put my little mitt on because my hand does get hot. You may not have to do this, but I do. So we are just boiling this butter and brown sugar together. Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes. We're going to boil it for 3 minutes.
3 minutes. 7 minutes.
She always tells me good morning. Does yours always tell you good morning? Okay, I'll bring you back when we're ready to pour it on the crackers. Alexa, stop. Okay, everybody, I just took this off the stove and I added a little teaspoon of vanilla in there. And we're just going to pour this over the crackers. We're just going to kind of pour. We'll smear later. And my pan was a little bit larger than what the recipe, you know, specified. So I just kind of folded up my tin foil right there. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to spread this the best I can real quick, but then we got to stick this in a 400-degree oven. My oven is preheated to 400 degrees, and we're going to stick this in there. I actually have quite a few more crackers on here than it calls for as well, so we may break off a few pieces of cracker once this is ready, just because it's, you know, you don't want just a piece of plain cracker. All right, so in the oven we go, 400 degrees. I'm trying to spread this out the best I can because I don't want to cut off a lot of things. And I just break mine normally. Somebody told me to use a pizza cutter. We may try that this time. I've never tried that, but that's a great idea. All right, so in the oven it goes, 400 degrees for 5 minutes. It's time to get it out of the oven. It will be bubbly, so don't let that fool you. See how it's bubbly down there? Okay, so what we're gonna, I don't know why it didn't get bubbly over here unless that pan created a draft. But I'm gonna sprinkle, I'm using milk chocolate. And I don't really have an amount. I just liberally cover it with milk chocolate chips. And this is the one that's going to be plain, no nuts. For my people who have allergies to nuts. I found when I was thinking about this, I put nuts in just about everything. All right, so we're going to stop there and just let that sit a minute. I'm going to cut the oven off. But I may just, we'll watch and see if it begins to melt. If not, I can stick it in that hot oven. It'll melt with no problem. And you just take an offset spatula or back of a spoon or whatever and spread it out and create that chocolate coating. It's starting to melt. Starting to melt. Okay, I'll bring you back when we smear it all together. Okay guys, I'm going to start smearing now. And as you can see, that chocolate has just melted beautifully. And I am just smearing it across the top. And like I said, if you wanted nuts, this is where you add nuts. Now, I'm not going to add any nuts on this one. Like I've said before, this is going to be my plain one. And in a little while, I don't know if it'll be on today's video or another video, we're going to make one with nuts. And I think this year I'm going to make a festive one. Meaning it's going to have all the red and green and all the good colors. This turned out absolutely lovely. Absolutely perfect. So there you go. All right, now we're just going to let this cool and set up. And it's going to be perfect. Oh, let's see if I can. I don't want to waste that chocolate. You want to get it down on there. You stay on that. All right. So there we go. Our Brickle is made. We just need to let it cool, set up. You can stick it in the refrigerator, you can stick it in the freezer, or you can do like I do and set it on a cool porch, which is probably what I'm gonna go do right now. And I've got to edit. I was gonna go on and make another one. We still may have time for another one, but I've got to sit down and get today's video ready to go out, and or yesterday's video. I got to get yesterday's video edited and ready to go out to you guys today, and then we'll pick up with whatever time it is. We'll pick up with what we have to do at this video. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Well, we're back home and on the couch.
Here we go.
It has been an eventful day, a day we did not expect. We expected to have guests tonight and to be eating a supper and stay at home.
But their child got sick.
Their child got the flu. And so then I got to come home. Instead of cooking a meal, I cooked a couple of goodies. And then we went shopping again. I think just a couple more trips and we'll be done.
Went out to supper?
Went out to supper, went and ate. It was delicious.
I'm taking my boots off. Getting comfortable.
Yes, it's time to get comfortable.
That's right. My feetsies are tired.
Yep. So, all right. Ready for cheese time.
Cheese time. Hey, what y'all think about all those baby chicks?
Oh, yeah. They got to hear them. Yeah.
All right, here you go. Ready?
All right. We're at day 15, right?
I think so. We're repeating the cheese because it's...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is it the stinky cheese?
Oh, no.
What, do you remember what it was?
I think that was it.
Spiced apple cheddar. Was that it?
I think that was it. But for some reason, I thought it was oranger.
Oranger? Is that a word?
Yeah.
More orange?
More orange. Oranger.
I think this was it. Look.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think it's it.
I don't know.
Right.
I was queasy the last time.
Not good.
Did we tell them what it was?
Spiced apple cheddar. I don't know what's spiced with, do you?
I don't know, but I think there's bits of apple in it.
There is bits of apple.
I think I got a piece of apple in my tooth.
You want another piece? Here, try another piece.
No, I don't want
It might be better.
I don't want another piece.
It might be better the second time.
Oh, man, that is some rough stuff.
All right, I'm trying again for the second time. It's
Still don't like it.
just as bad as the second time.
Yeah. Bring back the cheddar with the black pepper from last night.
That was good.
That's my favorite.
That was really good.
That is definitely my
Anyway,
favorite.
went out to dinner. Nice little steak restaurant here.
Speaking of black pepper, and when we were at dinner, I never could get it to come out good. Could you?
I could. It was real fine.
Yeah, he sat there and wrenched his arm.
Grinder.
He come home and was complaining about his shoulder hurting.
But anyway, we went and had a steak dinner. A nice little steakhouse here in town, Hamilton's. A little privately owned place. Good supper. Then Isaac called, was having truck issues. Had to go get him. Chicken house issues. I had to come home and had an alarm at the chicken house.
No cow was out this time.
She got out today.
I know, but tonight.
Oh, but she got out again today.
Yeah, she did get out today.
Yeah, and so we had to get her up. And so anyway, I think we got it fixed. We found where she was getting out at, so got it fixed. So pretty birds, got the birds back today. So just a lot of stuff today.
We can't. I yelled it. I'm sorry. It's nighttime.
It is nighttime.
But we got a lot of the gifts, but we can't really show them to you because people watch our channel. So,
yeah. So you guys just hang on and wait till Christmas.
I think there's a few more that I'm leaving to him. We really got to get Jamie a couple other things. And then I want to get him one more item. Y'all know I've had a tough year this year.
It's okay.
So I want to at least find something else if it's nothing but a pair of socks.
We've got everything we need.
We do have everything we need.
We do.
But I told y'all he is absolutely the most selfless man he says, I don't need anything.
I don't need
as long as I have my family, I'm fine.
That's right.
But you still want to get them something for Christmas, and it's hard.
I'll take a new F-250. I will.
Are you gonna let me pick it out?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. As long as you pay for it. Just kidding.
That would be us paying for it.
Yeah, because what's hers is mine.
And what's mine is mine.
What's hers is hers.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. Hey guys, thank you for joining us. Hey, give us a thumbs up, like the video, share the video, continue to spread the good word. And people, we hear all the time, hey, I love your channel. It's good family, wholesome, fun, good, clean channel. You don't have to worry about profanity and all that stuff. And so people like that. So help us get the word out and share the channel.
And so we can share Jesus.
That's exactly right.
We want you to see him in us. We want him to shine through more than anything. So, all right, you're still tasting the cheese, trying to like it, eh?
It just ain't working.
No. All right, so I guess we will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.